Pinaki ji,
Yeah, go ahead.
your videos are very good of the money magnet thing.
आपके भी ऐसे बनेंगे.
क्या?
आपके भी ऐसे बनेंगे.
Because the moment I started visualizing on those songs, after that, when I'm playing the song now, I'm visualizing the same thing automatically. So it's the way we tune our mind. Initially, it takes time, but then you get accustomed to it.
Absolutely. Maybe you can connect it with your financial wealth.
Correct.
Hi, Bharat. Good to see you.
Hello, good to see you.
Hi, Bharat. How was your Bombay trip? Mumbai trip?
Yeah, good.
Absolutely. If you listen to the recording, you'll know. I just published the story only a while ago.
Yeah, I just saw the message on the group.
Okay, so let's get started. So, who would like to start?
Bharat.
Let's shoot start.
Let's shoot.
We haven't heard from you for whole week.
No,
So now you should start first.
yeah, no, you can start, then I'll so that I'll have some time for thinking. I just joined, so you already prepared, so you can start.
Pinaki ji can start today.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start. मेरे तो ऐसे तो ideas आते रहते हैं. So, well, so let me get started. So, see, this is about the North Star. So this North Star, like since I am into many activities, so I thought about, let me just sit down and figure out that where I'm spending my whole day, what kind of activities I'm focusing on, what kind of projects I am focusing on, which are the ones which are already in action, which are the ones which are going to be someday maybe. So it's a kind of like doing an auditing, like exactly मैं सारा दिन कर क्या रहा हूँ. So I started observing this practice, observing this from Sunday onwards. Sunday, Monday, I would say Saturday, weekend. I also included the weekend, Saturday, and today as well. So it's just basically auditing, looking exactly that where my whole time is going. What are the projects I'm focusing on? What are the areas I'm focusing on? When I'm considering those wealths, all the 5 types of wealths, exactly कहाँ पे मैं focus कर रहा हूँ. And I discovered there are many areas where I don't even aware of that I'm focusing my attention. Small things, small things. And they are all draining away my energy. They are draining away my attention. They're distracting me. So like, and I am not even in a position to observe or identify them. So I started working on this, that, okay, let me just do an audit and figure out. And what I could discover that on an average, every day I'm putting up at least 2 hours into things which I really do not need to pay attention to anymore. So unless I had been doing this auditing, I would have never discovered it. So taking out those 2 hours, at least it is close to 2 hours, less than 2 hours, but it's close to 2 hours. That the kind of activity that I'm doing, they actually do not need my attention anymore. I'm not getting much benefit out of paying attention to those activities. So slowly I take them out. And what I'm doing right now is that I have that almost 2 hours of extra time for me, which I can now invest or which I can leverage to do something else. That is something which I discovered, that it is possible, like itna aasan hai. Particularly yesterday when I listened to Praveena, to mujhe aur encouragement aa gayi. If she could identify 2-3 areas where she doesn't need to pay any attention to anymore, there may be certain areas in my life also which actually do not need my attention. So I got complete clarity on those areas, and I could take out at least 2 hours for me. So time waste bolo, like it's a phenomenal experience, phenomenal discovery for me. I used to tell that I do not waste my time nowadays. I'm already working on attentively paying my attention to things that matter to me most. And then I discovered it is not that. There's still there many activities which really do not need my attention at all. So that's my discovery.
Am I audible?
Yes. Can we take the picture right now?
Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, but somebody may join later on.
Let us see. अभी play लेते हैं ना तीनों को.
Okay, sure, no problem. I am ready.
One, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. हो सके फोटो देख के लोग
So,
आज.
वो भी है. Session is started now. It's time to join. So I'm happy that I'm a time millionaire. I'm very much happy. I have so many seconds to live on this earth to do something worthwhile. Still, I have so many millions of seconds to live. So I have awareness that time is a finite resource. It's not infinite. It's impermanent. So I need to focus my attention on things which matters to most. So what are the things which matters to me most? The other types of wealth I need to focus on: the physical wealth, the mental wealth, the social wealth, and ultimately the financial wealth. So, physical wealth, if I look at, I am taking care of by going for a regular morning walk, attending a yoga session in the evening, and drinking 2 liters of water, then sleeping for 7 hours, almost eating bed at regular time and waking up at the regular time, and eating food with gratitude for giving me this prasad of God. So that helps me to maintain and improve my uh, physical wealth. Mental wealth, I keep on learning. So I need to watch so many episodes of sessions of NLP in action. So I'm taking clearing that backlog, as well as YSR's Soul Mastery workshop. Also, 16 weeks are gone, and I have not watched. So I started watching that also. That enriches my, and obviously the reading of the book of 5 types of wealth. So that helps me to maintain my mental wealth. And social wealth, we just had a last Sunday we had a wonderful dinner with our organization friends, and we had a nice dinner. After we had a 1 hour sit there and have a chit chat, and then we went for seeing a drama, a comedy drama in Gujarati. So that was a wonderful evening spent with friends. And that is watching comedy, you have a dose of laughter also, so that improves your dopamine, endorphin, all kinds of this thing, uh, hormones, so which helps you to have happiness in your life. So that is about social wealth. And when you take care of physical wealth, mental wealth, and social wealth, the byproduct is financial wealth. Automatically, it improves. Because if you take care of physical wealth, you don't need to go to a doctor, you don't need a medication. So that will reduce their expenses. And by developing your mental faculties, you can focus on how you can improve your financial wealth by doing proper investment, proper uh, research of what kind of stocks you can invest on, what kind of mutual fund you can invest on. So that helps to improve your financial wealth also. So that is what, and these are all things in my control as such. Most of the things are in my control. So these are the 3 pillars of time wealth. The first is the awareness. When you're aware that you have a finite time in your life, then you need to focus your attention on the things which matters to most. And when you attain that attention part, then you need to control your attention on the things which you are doing. If you are not doing the right thing, you can change your focus from the things which matters to most, like you have said just that you cut down the things which are not helping you serve your purpose. That you can control, and thereby you can achieve your time wealth. So that is the takeaway from my side. Yeah, thank you.
Uh, so, lot of things to talk today. First is about setting the goals or setting your intentions. So, I had attended a session yesterday of the Twinkle Club, wherein they briefed us about just 1 minute, 1 minute. So I attended the session yesterday wherein, we were taught about setting three intentions in the morning, a day prior setting for this complete week. Like at the start of the week, you just start what you want, what three things you don't want to be, and what three things you really want to be. Okay, so those kind of activities really helped me today. So today morning when I woke up, before going to office, my intentions were clear that these are the three things I need to do today. So I was very focused on doing those things. I could come home before our session today. Like earlier, for the last 3, 4 days, I was always, doing the session from the road and all. But yes, I was better planned because I knew what are the focus areas. So setting intentions one day prior or setting the intentions first thing in the morning. Secondly, we learned one more thing of, setting up 10 minutes time for yourself, whether it is doing breathing exercise, whether it is just sitting with a warm cup of water and doing nothing. So all these I would put it under the part of mental health as well as physical health as well, because if mentally I am more towards gratitude, mentally I'm more at peace, then obviously, physically also I will be in a better place the whole day. So, if I talk about physical wealth, that is one area I still need to work on. I have not been able to do my yoga or go to the gym regularly. That is an area which really needs remarkable improvement. I am still trying to push myself every day. I hope this week soon I will start going, but that area needs remarkable improvement. Coming to physical wealth, I have been able to get better at physical wealth. I got a score of 13 in the test for physical wealth. That was an area which needed the most improvement. So I have started managing my accounts and my bank accounts and my investment, working closely, interacting with the people who can help up with the investments and all, taking their input. So earlier I was like, okay, whatever my brother does for me, it's okay. But now I'm more involved that I need to manage my finances in a better way. So physical part, I hopefully my plan is that in the next 3 months the score should definitely go up and I should be in a better place in terms of financial wealth. uh, Coming to financial wealth, Pinaki ji had sent me an exercise wherein he gave us some songs and he asked us to visualize, as if we are getting money and, to relate with money, while, playing that song. So that was really helpful. I did those exercise for 3 songs. And after that, whenever I'm playing that song, that kind of video or the visual has, imbibed in my mind. So it is quite helpful for me. And I think a lot of, physical wealth and financial wealth goals will be achieved in the next 3 months. Social wealth, I will say I'm not in a good place right now, because I have been too busy with work and settling my new house in Gurgaon. So that is one area maybe I need to socialize more. And I think these days I am more in solitude because there is a kind of energy shift that is coming between me, wherein I am exploring myself more. I'm doing a lot of things which I enjoy more. So a lot of those things are happening. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, amazing.
Absolutely. Awesome. आज का स्टोरी बहुत बढ़िया बनेगा, जबरदस्त बनेगा.
Also, I would like to add on to the NLP session also. Pinaki ji, you were the one who had recommended me NLP session. I had attended the first session on the last Saturday and Sunday. The most interesting aspect, matlab, there were a lot of takeaways, but I'll just share with you. We had a exercise on Sunday wherein they told us how to read other person based on their way of their eye movement. Okay, so it was very interesting. I had a call yesterday with a designer in London for the first time. Okay, and the way she was rolling her eyes. and she was talking very softly. She was doing some bitching or some talks about me, but she was talking very softly, as if, I cannot hear her. But because of her eye movement, I was only focusing on eye movement, and I thought it's a very good way to put my learning into practice. I could infer everything, whatever she was trying to tell me, just because of the eye movement. And when I spoke to other people in the office or in the London office, I told them this was my inference about her. They said, "You are 102% correct of what you are saying. That is how she is."
Absolutely. It's called eye accessing cues in NLP.
Yeah.
And I say eyes don't lie. Actually, if you become an expert in observing people's eyes, you will become a masterpiece. At least you will get some sense that what is going on in this person's mind, whether he is telling the right or wrong. You can also identify that person's representation system, whether it's a visual or auditory or kinesthetic. Very powerful.
Yeah, NLP sessions were really very good. And
Good.
one of the key learning was like based on your exercise for money magnet with the visual thing. In NLP, they told us the first thing you actually connect is the visual. Audible and kinematics, those things come later. First, what you actually, register in your brain is visually.
Yes. Visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Auditory, kinesthetic. And the last one is
Correct.
auditory digital, which is the logical part.
Yeah, so lot of like on even in the first session, like lot of takeaways. It was an amazing session, and thanks to you that you have introduced me to this session.
In fact, Bharat has also done NLP from the same coach.
Acha, okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's how we got to
Pawan
know each
Bhattad
other.
and Mayanus both are wonderful coach, and we are in the same batch in NLP practitioner that time.
All right. So thank you for this wonderful evening. I will be starting my Tuesdays with Life Coach Pinaki in another 10 minutes.
Yeah. So be ready for that. So
Be ready for
just
that. That is
It's
all
at
the
also
8
best.
o'clock, right?
Okay.
8 to 9.
o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 to 8:30, 8:40. Chota
Okay,
session,
then I'll also join today. Yeah.
please. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.